From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, guaranteed.
This is a must-win game for sure.
Here's Michael Brantley. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Astros.
First pitch of the at-bat.
23. Michael.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Yeah, I gotta save him.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Mann has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Now another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That was out of the strike zone. He still fell.
Here comes another 0-2. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
This ain't even an at-bat anymore. This is a war of attrition at the plate. I'm going to need the pitcher to turn around, grab the rosin bag, and see if he can get the hitter to swing at that.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Here's George Springer. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, he has some trouble with it.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Left for the Astros. Stepping into the box, number 44. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him. Stepping into the box, number 11. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Man, that pitch count is high.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Oh, we got 3 runs.
So digging in now, Michael Brantley 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Struck him out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not this again.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single in his first try. Altuve is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Garver finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ooh, 4 more runs. 7-run lead.
Striding into the box, George Springer. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right. Extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Reddick.
Oh, 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Sinker, 3-2 now. Number 11 will be next. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 11.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless.
Added another one.
Now in the box, Michael Brantley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Altuve enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And there's out number 2. Digging in now, George Springer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Just hung in there on that one.
So far.
Brantley stands at second with 2 gone.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, I only got 1 more inning in me, Max. I'm surprised we're seeing
Digging in, Carlos Correa, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Down the third baseline. Backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yuli Gurriel.
Hey now.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
That's just major, yeah, I see.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.
Trying to hang on to that wild card. We better not lose another one. Sure, it's August, but dang. They're just choking again. That's all they're doing. I think that's better. I think it adds more. Oh, it's one of these I have to do. That's dumb. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Bad. What? How did... Oh, I get it now. Really? Oh my god, I had it. Why does it move all of a sudden, like... I don't get that. That's stupid. I don't know why they have that crap. Oh my god, 4 in a row again. Like, who do I need to talk to? You're just 6.5 out of the standing for the division. Half it, yeah, look, they just blown. Of course, they blow the playoff chances like that. You can't win 2 out of 10.
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas.
Play ball. He's there.
3 runs out of the gate.
In now, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Merrifield.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, the last 2
now another 0-2.
Might
have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitch.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low 200s over his last 10 games.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now. I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Chris Davis. Man at first after the 2-out walk.
Davis.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Yeah, can't have.
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes for Jorge Bonifacio.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
All even now, 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is KC down.
This is good.
Now batting, number 33. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 0-2 once more. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. At the plate, number 11. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. No balls and a strike to count. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals go down.
All right, I get that thing out of the way.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
Yeah, get off me.
Standing in, Ryan O'Hearn. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel moves over, 1 down.
That was a mistake pitch.
So the base is empty here with one away. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Hit back up the middle. Kerner fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Runner at first following the error. And striding forward the designated hitter, Jorge Bonifacio. A ball and no strikes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Bonifacio, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Engel moving forward. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 33 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this. So next to the plate for the Royals, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Now we'll put one right down the plate.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out. With Merrifield next to hit. He was sat down on strikes 15. In his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Now to the plate, Billy Hamilton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
I mean, he's looked twice, so.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now.
Don't begin the countdown.
Leading off the inning, Hunter Dozier. And they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
They better.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Hit hard.
So I need him
foul.
To get out on this pitch.
Now the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit on the ground to third. Mokata gloves it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Pitches for that challenge.
So coming to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A ball and a strike. One and two, the counts of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Bonifacio. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Mondesi, the runner at third with no outs.
On the track for 2 minutes.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Stepping in, number 33. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
I got the count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Turner gloves it. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a play.
Yeah, that's why he picked him up.
Standing in, number 11. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Ripped up to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Pitches New or Kimbrel? That's the question. Me.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go with Merrifield. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Why is he an NBA?
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped at the plate, but it gets foul. The next 0-2.
Oh, we scored 4 runs.
Count remains at 0-2.
Still in the game.
Swing and a line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So striding forward now, Billy Hamilton. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
4 strikeouts. Easy.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it.
Unfortunately, that's in the way.
8-2 tonight's final. Chicago posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
Yeah.